I was working out here in the greenhouse and it just started pouring rain. I didn't even think it was gonna rain until later tonight. But today, we're pulling out some seeds from these sweet scorpions. Now I had these plants isolated inside my greenhouse. And we're basically just cutting them open of the right peppers, and we're popping the seeds right into a container so they can dry. Pretty easy when it comes down to it. You're just basically cutting these peppers open, or any pepper or tomato if that's what you want to do, and you're just pulling those seeds right out of the placenta, separating them out, dropping them into the container. Super easy to do. I'm out in the greenhouse right now, but what I'll do with these is I'll take them into the house and I'll just let them dry on the counter for about a week. 5 to 7 days is usually what it takes. Unless your house is if the humidity is really high, you might want to go 10 days, but I typically go 5 to 7 days and they're pretty dry. And then after you've got them into the container, or after they're dry in the container, what I typically do is I'll pick a bunch of them up and just check for how moist they are, and if they're good to go, I'll turn around and start putting them into bags and label my bags. And I'll use, like, it's September 2025, so when I bag up those seeds, I will write on the bag 2026 run, so I know that the next year is the first year of the planting for those. So another one, get a bunch of those seeds out. Now you want your peppers to be nice and dark and have a little bit of softness to them. There's another nice one I just pulled off the plant. And I just cut them down the middle, extract the seeds. Now this is a sweet scorpion variety, so the potency is not very hot, typically about the heat of a jalapeno. But if I'm doing stuff hotter than like a habanero, if I'm doing super hots or, mega hots, whatever you want to call them, I'll definitely be wearing gloves, because that capsaicin oil, that will go right into your skin. And even if you wash your hands with dish soap, and you can wash your hands a million times, and it's only going to get slightly better every time you wash your hands. So what I'll do is after I'm done doing this without gloves, I'll just go through and I'll pump 5 or 6 pumps of hand sanitizer, like 90% hand sanitizer. And it typically takes the capsaicin oil off my hands, and then I'll wash my hands with dish soap right after that. Get a couple more cut here. Don't forget to check my eBay store, Toadstool Gardens. I'll have these seeds posted hopefully in a couple weeks after they dry and cure. But I mean, it's as easy as that to save your own seeds. Whether you protect them from other insects or cross-pollination is up to you if you're growing them, but I grow all my seed plants right inside my closed greenhouse. So the insects in here are very minimal. And a lot of times with my newer varieties that I'm trying to develop that are still young, I'll put bags over the flowers so they're double isolated. just so I know for sure some of those new varieties, if they start throwing phenos from the year before, I know it's a phenotype and not an accidental cross. So it typically takes 8 to 10 years to grow out a pepper variety where it's going to start becoming stable. I mean, I have crosses that are 14, 15 years old already, and even in complete isolation, they still throw phenotypes once in a while. Now I leave them right in the container. I don't put them on a paper towel. I don't put them right in front of a fan. But if you have a ceiling fan, you know, near the area that you're going to put your seeds, it's not a bad idea to have a little bit of airflow. But I don't recommend putting them in a dehydrator with very minimal heat, and I wouldn't put like a fan right on top of them blowing the air on it, because typically they usually dry out too fast like that and they become brittle, and then your germination rate's going to go down quite a bit. You want to let them dry naturally. That's the best way for the best germination. And make sure the pepper is mature. That's a problem with a lot of people. They'll pick like a green pepper that they won't wait till it turns color, and then they'll harvest the seeds and wonder why they're not getting decent germination. That is looking pretty good. Grab a couple more off here. Excellent, excellent. Took a little nibble. I think we got only a couple more here. The rest of them I'm gonna leave on the vine. I see this one isn't quite red. I just picked it and it's kind of hard. It looks like the seeds are developed, but I'm not gonna save the seeds from this one just because they're slightly small and this pepper didn't have quite enough softness for my liking. So there we go. We got the remnants of our sweet scorpion pepper shell there. We got all our seeds right here. Now you want to separate those out just a little bit, and I'll go through and I'll take a lot of these little pepper chunks out, just because it'll help them dry that much faster. If you got big chunks in like that, it'll hold the moisture a lot longer than it needs to. So there you go. Saving seeds from the sweet scorpion pepper, and that's exactly how I do it for all peppers that I grow, any variety. So thanks for joining me on another video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you wish. Have you grown this variety? What peppers do you grow? Do you save your own seeds, or do you order new ones every year? Let me know in the comments. Jason with Toadstool Gardens. Happy growing!